Hello. You don't know who I am, but you caught me reading the game catalog for the Sega Master System, the Spring-Summer 1987 edition. Yeah, just want to see what's coming up and what is great. Wow, there's a lot of good titles in here. Look at all this wonderful stuff. 1987 is going to be a great year for the Master System. And welcome to the Great North American Sega Master System Game Hunt. Yes, that's right. That's where I am trying to track down and get the full meal deals of the cartridges, the instructions, and the case for each and every game released for the Sega Master System here in North America. And one of the recent pickups I've got, which we'll get to towards the end of this video, had the game catalog from 1987 in it. And this is in pristine condition, and I'll show you some of the interior here. Back in the day, in those 80s, I loved these game catalogs. Look at that. You get a little bit, a couple screenshots of the game, a description what it's all about. Man, I used to pore over and over the Nintendo ones, and especially the Atari ones. Oh man, those were so awesome. To see that art, to see the screenshots. Because, right, I wasn't going to be able to get every game. I wasn't going to be able to experience them all, but I could see them, and I could imagine what they were going to be like. And a game catalog like this really sealed the deal, and I tell you, I was so stoked when I found this in one of the games I got recently. It was awesome. Getting the posters are always fun, but getting this game catalog in such good condition was really awesome. Anyways, game catalog 87 for the Master System. Something I have looked at a lot and will continue to look at a lot because it takes me back to a really fun time of my youth, which was just a couple years ago. Anyway, as you saw in the thumbnail, I know why you're here. You're here to see all about the Ninja. Oh boy, the Ninja. The Mega Cartridge game of the Ninja. And then, of course, Shinobi. That's right, everybody knows Shinobi. This was one of Sega's biggest franchises through the 80s and 90s. Yes, you know I'm putting these together because it's the 80s and they're both about ninjas. Now, if you were like me and like anybody else from the 80s, ninjas were everywhere. We're not talking about just the Ninja Turtles. We're talking about ninjas all over in our movies, in our TV shows. This was coming out of the craze of Kung Fu from the 70s, right? Moved right into the ninjas, the stealthy, the assassination, ninja assassins, all that crazy stuff. We're talking about so many great, crazy movies. And then, of course, we all had, right here as it's shown on Shinobi, everybody had some form of whatever you would like to call them, a throwing star, shurikens. We all had, right? We all had them. I know I had some that were, gosh, all various colors. We had black ones, white ones, gold ones, silver ones. They were everywhere. And you'd find them, you'd take them to school, you'd pass them around, you'd try out the different ones. But if you were really cool, if you were the really cool hip kid, well then you had the real throwing star. And, well, that one got passed around a lot. And the other thing we all had all throughout the 80s that we passed around, because usually one or two people bought these, but then they passed them around, and that was the ninja magazines, right? The Kung Fu Master or the martial arts magazine names. I don't even know what they're called anymore. I should have went on eBay and grabbed one for this episode just to be able to hold it here and show it to you, because you'd see great articles, right, about how to be stealthy like a ninja, how to walk like a ninja, how to crouch and crawl. Oh man, we were buying it hook, line, and sinker. We were so into ninja. I don't know if you call it ninja culture or what you would call it. Just we're all wrapped up in it, having a blast. And you remember because you were there too, and it was a great time. And now, the Ninja. Show you what I've got here for the whole thing. Boom. Inside, the instructions are a little beat up, but good. There's some of the enemies you're going to face. 13 different levels you're going to make it through. Here we go. Some other bad guys here. Now, before we get any further and watch some video, and I can tell you all about my experience playing the Ninja, let's read about it and see what's in store for us. The time is Japan's colorful past, but right now you have your hands full of trouble and ninja darts. The darts are your secret weapons. The trouble is caused by the arch-tyrant Gyoku, a merciless warlord who holds a princess prisoner in the subterranean vaults of his Okami castle. Can you save the princess, defeat the cruel Gyoku and his henchmen, and bring peace to the castle country? You have your hands full, but you also have your darts, your ninja combat skills, and your feeling that a ninja is invincible. Remember, too, you are fighting for a beautiful princess. I tell you, that is some fun artwork. As I've mentioned in some previous videos, my appreciation for the Sega Master System and its artwork has grown, and it keeps growing as I get more and more of these and get to see them. I know they're in stark contrast to what Nintendo had going on, but it's sometimes this simplicity here like this is so good and it works so well. But it's really only translating to me a little bit older. But then again, I didn't get to see much of this in the past.
Released in December of 1986, developed and published by Sega. It's a good thing that the Ninja has decent gameplay, because I'm not very good at this game, and it has been quite a challenge for me. But you know what? I like it. It's got a good gameplay loop that keeps me involved and engaged, and then also rewarded when things go right. You play as a ninja, as you see in an overhead scrolling on-foot shoot-'em-up, just like Commando or Ikari Warriors. Only this one moves a little bit faster, just like a ninja should. And as I mentioned, I do find this one challenging, but once you get the hang of using your ninja power to turn into an invulnerable smoke cloud, the gameplay really opens up and allows for some, pretty good, simple, strategic moving around and avoiding all of the, of course, flying shuriken coming your way and other enemies. Now, the music and the sound effects are adequate, and, at least do not get annoying, and they get the job done. The graphics are a little bit simple, but that allows for the faster moving experience without, causing much slowdown. Even when you can see there's a lot on screen, it still moves relatively well, and it's just... It flows. It flows really good, and the gameplay loop, like I said, is what keeps you coming back. Yep, there you go. Once again, the Ninja. Definitely worth your time, worth your money, and definitely one to have in your collection. Now let's roll up to the big hitter, the one we all know, the one that when you hear the title, you think of all kinds of different games, and you think of, well, for me, it used to be, I always just thought about the Genesis and the arcade when I heard this, but now I'm starting to think about the Master System a lot when I hear it. Shinobi. You would have bought this anyways without even reading the back, because Shinobi is Shinobi. You played it in the arcade, you're going to want it. So anyways, let's see what the back has to say. A new Sega... Ooh. Let's try that one more time. A new Sega arcade hit comes to life on the Sega system. You're Joe Musashi, a mild-mannered martial arts instructor, but you have another job as well. When duty calls, you're a master ninja. Your mission, an evil terrorist network, the Ring of Five, has kidnapped the children of the world's leaders. You must get the hostages back and defeat the Ring of Five. They're waiting for you with gunmen, thugs, mongos, and green ninjas. But you alone have the power of ninja magic. It's an arcade-like action, only from Sega. Oh, brother. Released in September of 1988, developed and published by Sega, Shinobi is one of their biggest arcade hits of that time. And now, look at it here, available on the Master System. Like you, I knew Shinobi from the arcades, and then later from the Genesis. Wow, were those some pretty great games. Now, this one here does not go the way of Altered Beast with the large sprites that created such terrible slowdown and just really brought the game to its knees. No, here in Shinobi with the Master System, they go for a more subdued approach with a wonderful ninja side-scrolling action. And so far for me, this game here, Shinobi, has been one of the standouts of the Master System that really shows what they were able to do. I mean, you really got to play it. You need to play it to understand just I don't know, it's got that charm, right? It's got that kind of Mario charm when you first start playing it. It's like, this is fun, this is cool, great music. Hey, wait a minute. As I'm getting further and further into it, I'm really liking this. I'm really digging into how this goes, how this plays. This is a lot of fun, and it's got a lot of really, it's got a really good feel to it. You've got to experience it.
Yes, that's right. Today we had 2 great games to add to your Master System collection if you don't already have them. And Shinobi should be on top of that list. Even though, like I said and you saw, even though it was not quite the arcade experience, it was an experience, or it is an experience all on its own. And it is a great platformer, a great side-scrolling action game. This is a lot of fun. I've been having a good time with it. I am not good at all, but that doesn't matter because I'm enjoying myself, getting through some levels, still trying to figure out how to beat those bonus stages the best way, but it's okay. Oh no. Yeah, okay. So be sure to add both of those to your collection. They are well worth it. The Ninja and Shinobi. All right, but you already knew that. Now let's go over our recent Master System pickups, and they're quite a bit. I've got 6 in total, although 1 you just saw, and that was the Ninja. So I've had the Ninja cartridge for quite a while, but I was able to finally get the box and instruction booklet, and I'll show you that one more time just for fun. But yeah, that gives me this guy for the full meal for the Ninja, the Mega cartridge. There we go. Hanger tab and all. That was great to complete that. It's always a good feeling to have a loose cartridge and then complete the whole ensemble. Following up that, we've got great baseball. So looking forward to this. Baseball games of the old 8-bit era were ones that I enjoyed. Inside here, you see this is very pristine, very beautiful. This is a great ad. Great ad for great baseball. Yeah, so I think this gives me 2 of their great sports titles, and I'm sure I'll be getting some more. And then I got another arcade classic from Sega, and that is Space Harrier. We'll see. I am kind of scared to see what the slowdown may be like on this, but if it's anything like Outrun showed the capabilities of the Master System that could handle some speed and some sprites and backgrounds moving pretty fast. So maybe Space Harrier here does that, and we'll give it a shot here soon. And then of course we'll be covering it here on the channel. And this is the 2 Mega cartridge. And let's look inside here. Again, this is I got a good deal on this one. Look at that. That is all crisp and clean. That's good stuff. Good stuff. And yeah, that's just great graphic there. Cool art. Cool art. Coming up next, we've got Rescue Mission. Mega cartridge. A Mega cartridge. Yeah, Rescue Mission for 1 player. And this is to use with the... Jeez, I messed this up last time too. I keep wanting to say light gun, but it's phase gun. Or phaser gun, or phase gun, right? It's the phase gun. Blah, blah, blah. Good thing I can edit this. The light phaser. I was wrong in all counts. It is the Sega light phaser. Alright, here you go. You can get to see all in for the full meal. Like I said, with the light phaser, I will have to pull out the old CRT that we got earlier this year. And then, 2 other great ads. These games were actually cross-console and computer as well, because I played these 2 games on both the Nintendo and the Commodore. And the first up is California Games. Yes, look at that. Look at those great graphics. Look at those great colors. That is so 80s. California Games. Man, there's a little bit of water damage on the back of this guy. Yeah. you definitely remember playing a lot of California games. I know you do, just like I do. Playing it with friends, having a great time. Like I said, whether it be on the Nintendo or the Commodore, it was probably even released for the Apple. There was a lot of California games to be played throughout the 80s, so this is fun to pick up. It will be great to experience it on the Master System. Oh, and then one of my favorites, and then one of my favorite franchises for the Nintendo. Oh, I played a lot of. I think there were 3 games of this on the Nintendo, and then I tried it on the Commodore as well. Not that great on the Commodore, but whatever. It was still fun to try, and that is Double Dragon. Yes, that's right. Good old classic beat 'em up. Yeah, it's cool. I mean, that artwork, great graphic up front to look forward to, and inside is all really nice. Oh yeah, a Double Dragon. This is gonna be a blast to get into and to play. Man. Now my all-time favorite Double Dragon game was Double Dragon 2, and that I put seemingly countless hours in for the Nintendo version. Just seemingly countless hours. So much. It was so much fun, especially as 2-player as well. It was just a great sit down and co-op and play game. So great. Those were the 6 great pickups. 5 that we still have to review and look at, which we'll get to here. I don't know what the next one's going to be about, but I'm going to play some more for sure, because I am really still smitten and really enjoying the Master System. If you haven't yet joined this bandwagon, get on it and come along. And this is a great ride, great place to be. Yep, so I think that is going to do it for this video. Boy, not much else I can say other than play these games. They're all great. Anyways, I'll catch you in the next one. What is it? So yeah. Yeah. And as always, game on.